Okay, what do we have here, Matt?
Yeah, we have with our awesome Wink Weather Watcher program. We're getting that going. And you talk about a very shocking picture. No pun intended. Here's a look at one of the many lightning strikes. Boom. Yeah, who upset Thor? My goodness, look at that one. And this was along 75 in Northport, one of hundreds and hundreds of lightning strikes. We also had some winds gusting upwards of 52 miles an hour in Arcadia. We had Fort Myers, Punta Gorda in the upper 30s. So these storms, in addition to the electricity, they certainly packed a punch. Now, I will tell you, we're kind of on the downswing. The showers and storms kind of weakening a bit. Let me show you the strongest complex. Number of lightning strikes have even gone down. They're at about 18 as the leftovers are continuing to kind of break apart as they push to the west for coastal Charlotte all the way into Sarasota County. But hey, we'll take every drop considering our drought and deficit for South Gulf Cove, Rotunda, and extending towards Cape Hayes. Now, a widespread rain along US 27. This is going to be nothing powerful, just a steady rain. And once again, that lightning total has gone down quite a bit for LaBelle and extending all the way towards Moorhaven. Here's a look at some of the rainfall totals that we had for today. These pockets of about 1 to 2 inches of rain. We did have a couple bubbles out there. I always love hearing from our viewers about, hey, Matt, I live in a bubble. It seems like the rain goes all around us. And there is one of those bubbles around areas of North Fort Myers. Temperatures, 70s and 80s right now. Here is a look at the feels like temperature. And for those that have not seen the rain, it still feels like the 90s. So the forecast for this evening, lingering areas of rain will eventually wrap up. We're in the 70s for the start of tomorrow morning. Here's our future track model. Notice how as we hit about 10, 11, and midnight, most, if not all of the rain either goes to Tampa Bay or starts to fall apart. Tomorrow morning, largely quiet, a stray shower, not impossible, patchy areas of fog, and it will be humid. Lows in the mid-70s for Cape Coral, Fort Myers, as well as Naples. Tomorrow is going to be a classic rainy season type of day. If you've lived in Florida for years, you know what's coming. And once we hit the afternoon and evening hours, boom, scattered storms develop. That's 3 o'clock all the way towards 5. Pockets of heavy rain, lightning, some gusty wind, and then working its way up the interstate as well as Tamiami Trail as we hit 6, 7, and 8. And then after sunset, sun goes down, energy levels go down as well, and that is when our rain chances will start to wrap up. For tomorrow, highs in the lower 90s. Before the rain to cool you off, it will feel like 100 to 105. Rain chances over the next 7 days, about 40 to 60%, as we will see, especially once we progress towards Thursday and Friday, another batch of Saharan dust aloft at the mid-levels of the atmosphere, basically around 5 to 15,000 feet. Embedded within that dust, still some rain chances scattered across our area for the weekend, the early part of next week, with more hot and humid weather and highs in the 90s.
The Weather Authority on air and online. Join us in our mission to catch everything weather related here in Southwest Florida. Become a Wink Weather Watcher. If you're interested, the first training session takes place Wednesday, June 18th, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at FSW inside Building U. You can sign up online on our website, winknews.com, and there you can also read what it takes to become a Wink Weather Watcher.
Well, all the